Welcome to the Bearded Respect number 155. Woo.
Let's go.
Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday.
Yes, definitely. Jason, you want to welcome some of these fine people in the chat?
Yep. No, I know she beat Kevin, but on my board, she's first in the chat as well. So, hey, Amber. Good to see you.
What's up, Amber?
Hey, Foxy. He says Kevin might beat you if you let him out of the shed.
What's up, Fox?
Nope.
Hey, 20 Spray Ray. Good to see you.
What's up, Ray?
Hello there.
And we got Becky. Hey, Mrs. Brew City.
Hello, Becky.
Hey, honey.
What's up, Becky?
Hey, D Dot. Good to see you again.
Got him.
What's up, D-Dot?
How you doing?
Baker.
Baker.
Jumpmaster. EDC.
What's up, Lewis?
No way.
Babysitter Jess. Ray
What's up,
beat
Jessica?
You what?
you. Hey, Brad. Good to
Hey,
see
brother.
you.
What's up, Brad?
Hey, Brad.
We got the Mad Donkeys. Good to see you guys.
What's up, Mad Donkeys?
Joining us.
Guns and Beards. Good to
Hey,
see
it's
you.
been a
Been
while.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Frankie J. Good to
Hello.
see you. Randy R. Hey, Randy.
Randy.
Hello.
What's up, Randy?
Christina. Laro.
Thanks for
Nice to
joining
see
us.
you.
Hello,
Yeah.
Christina.
Hey, Liz. Good to see you.
How you doing?
Hello there, children.
Phil. Hey, Phil.
How you doing, Phil?
What's up, Phil?
Hey, Warren.
Hello, neighbor.
Kylie, what's up?
There's Aaron.
Oh, hey. Hi, Aaron.
Maybe I am insane.
Hey, frickin' frack.
Bob and Terry, what's up?
Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Chris. True North.
Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah. Hey, Dynamite. Good to see you.
How you doing?
Hello, neighbor.
There he is. Hey, Michael. Good to see you. This fine
Hey.
Thursday evening.
Hello.
We're getting another 5 inches right now
Oh boy.
in this neck of the woods. Yeah.
What did he say?
Hey, Vato.
How you doing, Vato?
Ooh. Hey, Tara. Good to see you.
What's up, Tara?
Murderer.
Oh, let's see. Make sure I don't miss anybody, but oh, there's Haley. Hey, Haley.
What's up, Haley?
There's Evan. Notable.
What's up, Evan?
3D. Good to see you, 3D.
3D.
How you doing?
No way.
Z-Rock.
What's up, E-Rock?
Good luck with the car problems.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Hey, Rue Matson.
Roo.
How you doing?
What's up, Roo?
Hey, Jacob.
Jacob.
How you doing?
Should be getting close. Oh, I am. I'm caught up. Okay.
Awesome.
Well, yep. Happy Thursday, everybody. Friday,
Yeah.
Junior.
And
Michael.
our guest.
Michael's work week's over.
Yeah. Actually, it was over yesterday.
Yeah.
But we have a guest that has a early bedtime. So let's bring him in and then we'll kind of catch up with our week afterwards.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah, impressive beard, Rue. I think I know you. I don't think her name's Rue.
What's up, y'all? Oh, I get intro music.
Yes.
Nice.
Aaron
What's
with the
going
crispy
on?
mic, too.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thanks for coming back.
Yeah, man, happy to be here. You know, a lot of things changed my life, so might as well just do this over, right? Kind of just
Yeah,
a
yeah.
reset from last time. But yeah, it's good to see you
update.
guys.
Little update. It's
Yeah, a little
been
bit.
just over it's been 2 years and 2 weeks since you've
Wow.
been on the show. You were on episode 50, and here we are, episode 155.
Dang, I missed about 5 episodes. It's been like every 100 episodes, kind of, on the show.
Yeah,
But yeah. A lot of 5s. I'm just on the show with all the 5s, right? So it's 50.
Well, speaking of 5, I have 5 questions for you.
Let's hear these super amazing 5 questions. I'm ready.
The first question. We ask everyone the same first question. Tell us about your favorite toy as a little child, as a little boy. What was that one toy that you always played with?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. So I think probably my favorite toy I had when I finally got like the toy was like Talk Boy. Like I think I always go back to that, like from Home Alone 2, right? The Talk Boy that he had, the little gray box, the little recorder. That was I was obsessed with that thing. And I mean, I had a lot of toys. Like I always had like Hot Wheels, and I love Thundercats and stuff like that. But like that thing always stuck out to me because I just absolutely bugged my parents so much for that Talk Boy, and I got it. I remember getting it at Toys R Us in Paducah, Kentucky. I remember the toy store we got it at, and yeah, there's a tape that's in it currently that Natalie loves that like is from my childhood. It's just like it's 15 minutes on each side, and
just you talking.
Yeah, so it's just like harassing my family, and then like like this road
trip.
Awesome. We were taken to Bowling Green, Kentucky, and then to the Corvette Museum, and then we ended up going to like Cape Girardeau, Missouri instead. And then at the end of it, it's like I'm talking about this rock that I found, and it just cuts off, and it's just like the most awful thing. It's like what's up with this rock? But yeah, so. Yeah, I think the Talk Boy, because that thing stood out to me the most in my childhood.
That's cool. That's definitely an original answer for us.
It's here somewhere. Oh, look at that. Bam. Look at
that. I've never seen one of those.
Have you not seen Toy Story 2?
I've heard of
Home Alone. Home Alone. Did I say Toy Story?
Home Alone. Home Alone. I don't remember that.
I think someone else mentioned it.
Really?
A while ago, but
probably episode 50, maybe, if it was the same question.
All right. Second question has 4 parts to it. What you been up to the last 2 years?
What have I been up to? That's a loaded question. That one's like that's an hour-long answer, really. Past 2 years.
Last time we met, you were circling the country, and you had a goal to reach all 50 states, and you were like a head honcho at Honest Amish.
Yeah.
You were on a talking beard show with a different co-host.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's been going on since then?
Yeah, so I got all lower 48 except for a few up in the northeast corner. So like Maine and Vermont, I don't know, New Hampshire. I think there's like 5 of them up there in that corner that I didn't end up getting. I still will. Like I still will.
Yeah.
But yeah, the head honcho at that other beard product company that came to a halt. Last January we got pulled off the road and turned into like a sit at home salesman type role, trying to get into another big box store. And when you don't really have experience with that sort of thing, it's a large uphill battle, right? So,
hmm
I was going for the battle. I was doing as much uh studying as I could, watching a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of reading on like how this process works, right? So I was working on it, and yeah, beginning of May, some things had changed, and I got an opportunity to potentially go back to a nuclear power plant and actually work for the plant instead of subcontractor. So before I took that job with them, I was a subcontractor at Plant Vogel building unit 3 and 4. And while I was running the roads, with Natalie and running around the country representing that brand, they put it online and got it up and running. So they actually needed to hire more people for inspections and stuff like that. And that's what I did in my past life and now my current life again. So yeah, the opportunity presented itself, and there was just that something in my gut, right? Like I was just feeling like something was just wasn't going my way, right? So we went ahead and applied for that job and interviewed for it and didn't hear anything back. And June 10th, we went up to Pennsylvania and I got let go. They were as nice as possible about it. It's just things didn't work out the way me and them both kind of wanted it to, right? So we parted ways, and I was on the road for 2 hours driving home, and they Southern Company called and offered me a position there at Plant Vogel, and so there was like 2 hours of stress on what I was going to do
Wow.
for a job. So um, started there in the beginning or middle of July, and just kind of been getting back in the swing of things. I mean, I was out of it for
hmm
2.5 years, and really, in my mind, I was done. I had retired. I wasn't going back to
Right.
doing welding inspections or anything anymore. And this was it. I was going to be director of marketing for this beard product company for the rest of my life, and that was it. But all good things must come to an end, that whole thing. And
hmm
not everybody gets to live out, having a dream job at all.
Yeah.
Some people just
Yeah.
kind of work. And I got to have that dream job and travel around for a couple of years, and it was awesome. I learned a lot. I definitely learned
hmm
a lot. It was a great experience, and you know, well, we moved on. But after that, I definitely got an influx of products from a whole lot of beer product companies after that. Like, because I never really used anything else but them.
Right.
I'm
Right.
gonna I'm loyal kind of to a fault when it comes to certain things, and that's who I'm representing. I'm not touching anything else. And word got out, and it was like every day for like a month. It was just like a different box from a different company, and like I was trying all this stuff, and it was pretty cool. I had a lot of interesting conversations with some pretty big companies, and obviously a bunch of little ones as well, but there was some pretty interesting conversations that I had with some big ones. And some of the bigger ones that I had these interesting conversations with, I didn't like the products. That was like the
hmm
big thing. Like it was like the oil was weird, or like the balm was kind of
Yeah.
sticky, or there was just like it wasn't something that I felt comfortable that I was actually going to enjoy representing, right? And I couldn't put myself in that situation, be like, oh, check out this product or whatever, and not like it. And
Right. Yeah.
Right.
so yeah,
Absolutely.
so one of my good friends is now my co-host of Talking Beards. You had mentioned that Scott stepped away at the beginning of the year, and it was supposed to be temporary, and yeah, life happened, and he just never came back. So I got a
hmm
good friend up in Washington State. His name's Sean Glander, and he had stepped in for Scott a few times over the years, and I was kind of going through a rotating co-host because, like I said, Scott was supposed to come back, and I got tired of the rotating co-host, so kind of tagged Sean in there, and he's been with me, I think, since March, and we've been going pretty strong since March. So they're on Talking Beards live every Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern, and Yeah, so Sean's been with me, and he owns a beard product company. It's called Big Sexy Beard Brand. Wasn't really doing a whole lot. I mean, kind of dormant. I mean, it existed, right? And not a lot of advertising behind it. They were selling a little bit here and there. And he had sent me products, and him being my really good friend, I was just so I was nervous to try the products because I didn't want to tell my buddy I didn't like his stuff.
Right.
You know, so it was like it
Yeah.
just kept sitting there in my bathroom. He's like, "You gonna try the oil and the products I sent you or whatever?" And I just kept putting it off and putting it off. And one day I tried it, and I was extremely shocked. Not, yeah, I was just super shocked. Like I really, really liked it. Like the balm was really soft. He had this whip that was really interesting. I never tried a beard whip before. It was just something like it's like Cool Whip. So it was like kind of weird. I was like, this is odd. And the oil was really nice, and I really liked it. The wash was good. And from there we kind of lightly had some conversations, right? Like, what it would look like if I, helped him out, helped his brand kind of get on the map, or, tidied up some stuff, or got us more legit and things like that. And we went to nationals and still just kind of had these conversations. We shared a B&B together, and, I used the products. I went to nationals. I won a national title, and I was utilizing Big Sexy Beard Brand there. And, we came back from nationals, and we struck a deal.
National title, right?
Yeah.
And that your first one, right?
That was my first national title, man. I'm a 6-time runner-up national champion. Good God. That was like the most relieving feeling I think I've ever had at a beard competition ever. And my buddy John Abraham was on stage with me, and I beat him. And I just remember just hugging the crap out of him, man. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, 6-time runner-up, national champion. I finally got one, my 7th try. And man, what a relief. And
now you can grow the beard.
You
don't have to do the goatee.
Kind of. I
now
mean,
you can grow a beard.
I don't know. I cut 9 inches off to go to nationals. So we
wow.
I moved categories. So I went from like 27 inches to 17 3/4 or something like that, and moved me from over 18 inches wide goatee to under 18 inches wide goatee, and it was obviously a good move for me. So yeah, national and world champion. It's the world champion is a little removed at this point, 2017, but I still got it. I still got the the plaque and the belt buckle and all that, and really that world title is what kind of got this ball rolling on working for the beard product company and all that. So from that it's been a heck of a ride. But yeah, so after nationals, I was with Sean at the B&B, and we really talked more and more. And like I said, we came up with a good agreement, and Natalie and I became partial co-owners of Big Sexy Beard Brand. And about, I don't know, late November of last year. And it's been fun. It's really nice. It's really cool. Like trying to help a brand grow, instead of just being part of this conglomerate that, I'm bringing in, these, people, and it just doesn't, you can't see it because there's just so much, Amazon and Walmart and all this stuff. Like it's cool being like on the ground floor of something, helping it develop into something, and it's pretty meaningful. I still got a real job, obviously, we're not doing anything like that. And man, it's cool. It's really fun. Working with a really good team. We're all in it together, and we've got some really cool stuff happening. We've got some big ideas, and February 1st, we're really going to start rolling out some new stuff, and we've got some cool stuff coming up this year, and I'm excited just to see what happens. And I get to do it with my friends and my wife. So, sky's the limit now. So yeah, that's pretty much my life has changed in the last couple of years, and I work at a nuclear power plant all the time, and and I got to get up at 3:30 in the morning and go to it. So that was the get up early in the morning thing, and lots of training and all that good stuff,
Yeah.
and trying to work my brain cells again and get that welding inspector mindset going again. So we're trying to think
Right.
beard stuff as much as I can, but trying to turn it off during the day so I can try to focus on work. But it's kind of hard sometimes.
So you're a CWI then?
So I'm not a CWI. I'm actually
Oh,
I was a RT level 3. I'm in the NDE field. I'm in a phased array class right now. We're going to be working with a lot of ultrasonics and doing some dye penetrant and mag particle and stuff like that. So I'm not a CWI, but like that's definitely in my wheelhouse, right? So it's like more QC oriented would be CWI stuff, and we work with those type of people. So we do the physical working of the welding inspection, not just looking. But they're CWIs in my group, so that's something that I could work towards one day. But I just never really done the CWI route. I was always shooting X-rays for 20 years of my career and never really worried about being a CWI. But yeah, that's the type of stuff in my industry is CWIs for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing Big Sexy Beard brand at Nationals in Casper. I think I saw a couple guys, maybe jackets.
Yeah.
Have they been around longer than that? So that was what, 2022?
Yeah, so I think Sean started it in 2019 and went to Nationals in Chicago, and I think that was kind of one of the big debuts of the brand. And it really floated around like the beard mob scene. I think a lot of the beard mob guys were utilizing Big Sexy Beard brand, and it was in that kind of those beard groups, right? Like the beard mob guys and stuff. But then the last couple of years, it's like I said, just kind of it exists. It's just kind of been dormant, and there's still the handful of people from the beard mob days that were still utilizing the products. But man, it's good stuff. It's really, really good stuff, and I'm just gonna do my best to let everybody know about it and just keep screaming it from the rooftops because it's honestly really, really good stuff. I like it.
So what are some like the highlights of the products?
Sorry, Natalie was talking to me. What did you say?
What are some of the highlights of the products?
As far as like what do you mean the highlights? Like,
so what makes it stand out against other companies?
They use really, really good oils, right? So it's really a lot of the same stuff that a lot of people use. Nothing too crazy. We're gonna get the hemp seed oil out of it. I didn't really see the benefits of it, so that's going to be one of the changes that we do this year. Once we get through our original stock, I think we're going to swap it out with like avocado oil. I think that's what we had decided, just because like some people just, the stigma, right, with the hemp seed oil. Like some people are like, oh, I don't want to use that because I'll fail a P test. I'm like, it really doesn't work that way, but we'll do away with that just to kind of get that out from under it. But it's just really solid stuff. Like the balm is really soft. One of the things that Sean set out to do was to not create a balm, and so he just named everything butters. And by definition, one of the butters has beeswax in it. So that was one of the first things I came in with. I'm like, this isn't a butter because it's got beeswax in it. So we're renaming this butter balm. And he was sad because for some reason he didn't want to create a balm. But the balm that is now our balm is really soft, and I like it. It's got really good hold to it. I'm not really a big fan of like the balm that you kind of got to scrape out and break down. I feel like that's just too waxy, too hard. Some people probably like that, and that's everybody's different. But that was one of the things. Like a lot of these companies that were sending me stuff, the balms were just hard, and I didn't want a hard balm because that was one of the things I liked about the other company I was using was the balm was really soft. And luckily, that was one of the biggest things about Big Sexy Beard Brand that really caught my attention was when I stuck my thumb in the balm, it went in. It wasn't a scrape. And really soft, subtle stuff. It doesn't leave you feeling greasy. The wash is really nice. It's something also that I never, Dynamite said it. Yeah, the foam is really unique. With the wash, I've never messed with a lot of washes. Just bar soap, and that was kind of our thing with the other company was just the bar soap, and this foam wash works really well. I don't feel like I don't get the little white flakies if I use other companies after a few days. Like I just kind of got to lay off of oil. Maybe it's just my skin, but I have yet to have that issue, and I've been utilizing it for a few months now. So to me, that's a big plus. The scents are really nice. And I've never really been a scent guy. So I've been using the Girl Next Door. It's got like strawberry and kind of like I don't know. It's a little bit of a strawberry scent. I don't know what else is in it as far as the scent profile. What was it? Oh yeah, brown sugar. That's what it was. But yeah, it's really nice. And so we've got a wide variety of scents, and that's also something I've toned down. It was like 17 different scents, and we've got 6 now. So with that, we've got all these other scents, and so that's part of the changes that we're going to do. We're going to do a scent of the month starting in February. I'm sure a bunch of companies do that. No idea, but it seemed like kind of a waste not to utilize these scents that we had. So that's one thing we're going to change is start like a scent of the month. Still utilizing the scents that we had already created. But what else did I say? Oh yeah, and that whip, man, that whip is freaking cool. I don't know if a lot of companies do the whip thing. I've I may never know because I don't really explore other brands, but that whip is amazing. It scoops out really nice, and it's got a nice hold to it. And yeah, man, I think that whip is like a game changer. The only thing sucks about it is it melts really easy, so we can't ship it during the summer. So
right. That's a lot of companies do stay away from it for that because of that. Especially
but is that like
companies.
Is that a pretty common thing that a lot of companies have that whip? Like
no,
okay,
they stay away from the whip because of the melting. It's
because of the shipping thing. Well,
yeah.
There's a few, and we had one company on last week that because of that reason they created a liquid butter. Makes it easier to ship during the summer months.
Yeah,
well, we're going to ship it for half the year. That's all we got.
That works.
Yeah.
I saw you guys have a beard competition grade.
Yeah, so our beard competition grade is that balm I was referring to. So it was listed as a butter, and like I said, Sean just refused to create a balm. So he had the comp grade butter. So it was a thick butter. It was a butter with wax in it, which by definition turns it into a balm. So it was just yeah, we have comp grade butter and better known as a beard balm. But yeah.
Fertilize your face.
Fertilize your face. Yeah, man, that's that's pretty little catchy thing, and I think it's pretty funny. But yeah, fertilize your face because that's what you're doing. You're using beard oils and balms and whatnot to help your beard grow, and it's like fertilizer for your face. Well, seems to make sense to me. I live in Aiken, South Carolina. That is where I call home. I was born and raised in Kentucky, and I moved to South Carolina in 2010, and I've been here ever since.
Jason has potato vision. I'm not even sure what that is.
I don't know what he means by that. Broadcasting and potato vision.
Well, at times, Jason looks a little fuzzy at times.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Everybody
Oh,
else
okay.
is pretty crisp, but Jason's up there in potato land every once in a while.
That's probably because it's snowing by him.
Yeah.
So you mentioned scent of the month is something that you're developing. Is
Yeah.
that like a membership thing, or anyone could purchase it, or
Yeah, so
not
it's
sure
gonna be
yet?
I think it's gonna be a little bit of both, right? So I think we'll just do each month we'll do a scent, and we'll just utilize the scents that we have previously, and you'll be able to buy an oil, the balm, the wax, and or the balm, and the whip and the wash, just all individually. But I think we're also going to offer like a 6 month subscription and a year subscription as well. We're still, we got a couple weeks to still iron out all those exact details, but that's
Mhm.
what we're going to do. Offer some sort of subscription as well. So you would just pay, the 6 month price or whatever, and then the first of each month you'll go ahead and just get that. If you just do the oil one, you do the combo with the oil and the balm, or if we offer something with all four. I'm not really sure how far we go with that. I know you'll at least be able to buy the oil, the balm. You'll be able to buy them all individually, but I don't know as far as like
Mhm.
the subscription goes, like how hard, if anybody would ever actually buy a subscription of like all four every month, so
Mhm.
definitely the subscription thing. We'll do the 6 month and the 12 month at a price break. Probably the year I would think would probably like a 50% price break ish, probably like the wholesale price.
It's
So
pretty
yeah,
cool.
it'd be pretty good deal, and you get 12 months
Yeah.
of oil and or balm for half the price.
Mhm.
Seems to make sense to me. Like I said, we've got all these cool
Absolutely.
scents sitting on the shelf. We might as well utilize them for something. I felt like it was more streamlined to not have 16, 17 cents on the website all year. It just seems like a lot. It's like you
Mhm.
got to kind of
Mhm.
keep a little bit of stock because you want to be able to ship next day, but you want to keep too much stock, and then you're trying to stock 17 different ones. It's
Mhm.
just a lot. It's a lot to deal with. So
Mhm.
just kind of cut it to the best 5, 6 top bestsellers or whatever, and we'll go from there. And there you go. Have a scent of the month with the rest.
Carrie says if you make a bomb subscription, Brewer would join for sure.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you're a big balm fan, huh?
I am.
Yeah.
And
You
I
you
do like
not
the
you
hard
you
wax
do
balm.
like the hards?
Mhm.
Not well. See, like I said, everybody's different. I'm not
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I like the soft
Absolutely.
bombs.
Yeah.
Back up.
Yes, it is. How's my calendar looking this year? I don't know, man. I know all of February I'll be at Plant Hatch for an outage. And I know March I'll be at Plant Vogel for an outage for 3 weeks, and I know in April I'll be at Plant Farley for an outage for 3 weeks. So there's that. I think Nationals will probably be later on in the year. I'll for sure be there. Worlds is in July. Can't miss Worlds.
Mhm.
Probably go to Nashville September, most likely.
Nice.
We'll be going to the Cyan Beard and Tattoo Festival March 1st in Dayton, Ohio. I'm breaking news. I'm a judge there. I emceed last year, and I'm judging. Hasn't quite been announced yet, but it'll be fine. They'll
Nice.
announce it, and yeah, we're doing that, and we'll see what else fits in the schedule. It's a little different these days, and I'm still navigating everything. It's not as wide open as it was before. Even before, like in 2018, I was working 410s, and I was already kind of moonlighting with that other company, so I had the extra funds coming in to allow me to travel, and that's what we were doing every weekend. Even with a real job, we would travel most weekends, but now my work schedule's a lot different. It's a lot more full
Yeah.
than it was before. So we're making do. We're still eating and still got a roof over our house or roof over our head. So that's the most important thing, and we'll figure out the rest as time goes on.
Yeah. And you mentioned Nashville. That reminds me, the four of us were at Nashville together.
Yeah,
last
what was
year,
that?
or year and a half ago. So
Yeah, a year and a
Yep.
half ago. Not 24, but
2023.
23. Yeah, we were all there
Yeah.
together, and there
This
was
guy
a
got
wedding
married.
and everything. Wild. Who gets married at a beard competition? Weird.
I don't think anyone has since or before that. Like,
That was
I think
cool.
they're
It was
the
a cool
originals.
deal. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was glad to be there. It was a cool deal.
Yeah, well, we had a stepson who was living in Nashville, so it kind of made it an idea.
Yeah. Yeah. And it all came together perfectly. And you had like front row because your booth was like right there.
Right there, man. I just picked it up and watched the whole thing. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes, Amber. Me and Becky got married at a beard competition.
Yeah.
And it was quite interesting. There was like strippers going on in like the back.
Oh,
room
in the back.
that
Yeah.
were helping Becky get ready. And
It was a wild deal.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I've corrupted a lot of people. I'm a balm influencer and a coffee influencer. Yeah, Brad, Warren, Kev.
Just
Kev,
corrupting
come on.
everybody with
You should
beard
try the
balm.
balm once in a while.
Yeah.
And Becky had mentioned we're going to be out to a couple competitions this year. I know we've got a Flannelpalooza coming up in Milwaukee next month. And then planning to go to Worlds and planning competition in Bowling Green at the end of July.
Nice.
Oh, Bowling Green.
With my Renegade brothers.
Yeah, the Renegades are putting on that event in Bowling Green. I forgot about that. Yeah, I need to get it added to the calendar. They reached out and sent me that information. But yeah, that'd be a good deal. The Renegade dudes seem pretty excited. I've had them on the show a couple times, and man, what a group! What a
yeah.
good group of guys for
Definitely.
sure.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about this competition Saturday. You Matter. I mean, you had
Oh yeah,
Shannon
you're going
the
down
other
there
day.
for You Matter. Yeah,
Yep.
this is the first You Matter I'm missing. I was
yeah,
freaking sucks.
This
But yeah,
my first You Matter. So
yeah, it'll be awesome. Shannon does a good job down there for sure.
yeah. Looking forward to it. I'm in Lubbock, Texas right now, so I'm almost
What are
there.
you doing?
More than halfway.
Oh, so you're traveling to the event?
Traveling
right now?
there,
That's what you're
yeah,
doing?
from
Right.
Wyoming. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, mustache. Balm's good for the mustache. If you don't want
It
to put
is.
a
We
wax
do
in.
that sometimes.
It's kind of like a soft mustache wax. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else have questions for Aaron or Big Sexy Beer Brand
Yeah. What else?
before he has to leave us?
got?
Before he has to go to bed.
Yeah. Go to bed. Was that all 5 of your questions, Mike?
Yeah, because the last one was 4 questions combined.
Oh, gotcha. And I just kind of
Yeah.
mushed them all together.
Because I know a lot happened, and I just want to get to the meat of it.
Yeah, a good
But,
bit. But
yeah.
it's been fun. You know, I've and it hit me pretty
Absolutely.
hard.
I mean,
Yeah. You know, I
but
went through
that was
a good
great run you had.
I went through a good little bit of depression when it was over, but you know, we're coming
Mhm.
through it, and you know, we'll see what happens with this new adventure for sure.
Yeah, you might
That
find
sounds
yourself
pretty
on the road
exciting.
again, state to state with Big Sexy,
Hey man, that'd be awesome. I'd be all for it.
sponsoring all the competitions, and that'd be awesome.
It was a lot of fun doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Go ahead.
One thing I've noticed since you're not there is the lack of competitions that they're sponsoring now.
Weird how that happened, you know.
Yeah.
That probably had something to do with it.
I mean, I was putting in the work, you know. I
Yeah,
had the opportunity to help all these events, and a lot of my friends were the people putting on these events, and I was put in a position to be able to help them and support the events, and also let the company get represented. And so it was a win-win for me. I was utilizing that platform to help as many events as I could, and you know, in my mind, I was helping the brand get the brand recognition out there and everybody, and doing my job. And you know, I thought I was doing it well. I was told I was doing it well until I was told you're not here anymore. So.
Yeah, I mean, from what I heard before, like while you were still working for them, they had a record sales year. I mean, I'm not, you know, you're probably responsible for half of that at least.
I don't know, maybe.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, I think, yeah, we won't go into it.
Yeah, that's fine. That'd be a good conversation for off the camera. I'd like to hear your thoughts and comments and concerns about that. But yeah,
No,
you know, it is what it is, right? Like,
yeah,
it sucks, but you know,
yeah,
life moves on.
Yeah,
So
I
Brad
gotta
wants to
tell
know
you,
the
but when I
Oh, go ahead, Jason.
yeah, when I reached out about our auction, I felt like such a jerk because I didn't know. You're like,
Yeah, it was like a couple months
shit.
afterwards, Mike. Yeah, you know, I
Yeah.
mean, I don't really got
Yeah.
anything laying around for you anymore, but you know, sorry. Reach out to Death Grip. Maybe that's what I told you. Is that what I told you at the time?
No,
I direct a lot of people over to those guys.
Yeah.
The product itself, yes, it's made in Spokane Valley, Washington. It was for a short period of time. Everything's based out of Spokane Valley. For a short period of time, I think it was getting made and shipped out of Ohio, but everything's back home in Spokane Valley now. So it's where it originated. That's where it's made. That's where the home office is and everything. And now we've got me and Natalie down here in South Carolina and Corey Giles up there in Ohio also helping with the brand. But the Glanders are up there in Washington State, and they take a bulk of all the responsibilities up there.
Cool. So, do you know what brought the name Big Sexy?
Big Sexy, yeah, that's Sean's nickname. Where it originated from, that's something that we should probably get into on the show one day, because that's a good question. Where is Big Sexy? I guess it's because he's a big sexy guy. Like, so before he got into doing competitive bearding, he was doing weightlifting a lot, and he was freaking huge. Like, I saw some pictures of him from like 2016. Like, he was jacked. And so that I assume that's probably where it came from, because he was quite the swole individual in like 2016, 17. And then he found bearding, and I guess he, you know, can only have one hobby at a time. So he's definitely not swole anymore. Not like he was. So, but he's still big sexy to me, I guess. But that's where the name for the brand came from. That's Sean Glander's nickname.
There was another question here. Are the bourbon scents bourbon forward?
I don't know what that means. What do you mean bourbon forward?
Is the first scent you smell bourbon?
Yes.
Bourbon strong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely the. I think there's multiple that are bourbon. If it's listed first, it's more bourbon forward. But I know the Big Sexy, it is. The Dr. Pepper is kind of an afterthought. I think that was like it's Dr. Pepper and bourbon, right? Yeah. So
yeah, bourbon and Dr. Pepper.
Bourbon, Dr. Pepper. bourbon and Dr. P. I think I've been on them about changing that because I feel weird about having another brand on there, and then they get a hold of it and was like, hey, we're gonna sue the brakes off you because we're utilizing our name. So I don't know if that I assume that's something they could do. Just kind of one thing that's always kind of shocked me is like a lot of these little beard product, little beard brands that I notice they put out stuff. And it's like got cereal logos and stuff on the oils. I'm like, man, you people are brave. There's no way like that you've contacted these, like I don't even know the company. I know one I saw was like had like Michael Jordan on it. And I'm like,
yep.
There's no way like you contacted Michael Jordan and had approval to have him on your beard oil. Like y'all are going to get in freaking trouble. And I'm not interested in being a part of that. So that's one thing also that I've mentioned us taking off is that Dr. Pepper on the scent profile description.
Yeah, you just don't want that trouble down the road.
Heck no. Like some of those big brands, they don't play around with that stuff. Like,
yeah,
I know Buc-ee's will absolutely go after anybody with like a round logo with an animal in it. Like, even if it doesn't even look like Buc-ee's at all, like they will absolutely go after you. And Buc-ee's does not mess around. So,
I'm sure Dr. Pepper probably doesn't even realize that you're doing that.
Dr. Pepper doesn't know we exist, but in 5 years when I helped turn this into a multi-million-dollar company, I'm not gonna
absolutely
find out then.
Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
But that's my go-to right there. Majority of the time is the unscented. I just to me, beard products should be taking care of your skin and your hair, and it's that's what like cologne and deodorants are for. But man, they're changing me. I've really been using that girl next door, and it's cool. You don't have to put on cologne. Your beard smells good, so that's I've been utilizing that a whole lot. But yeah, there's that wash, man. It's nice. I think the pH was like 7.5 when we ran it. So it's not like a major stripping wash, but I use it every day and I don't have any issues. I use it in the morning. I get out of the shower, use the oil and balm, and it all soaks in pretty well. And I don't feel all crunchy or anything. You just using it every day. So I know some washes you don't want to do that, right? You don't want to use it every day. And I have had zero issues using this wash for every day for the last couple months. But all these little little pictures will change. I think that's an older logo as well. We'll redo some pictures on there. We've discussed with a company helping us build a more professional looking website. Obviously this is we don't know what we're doing website, right? We're just kind of, it exists and it works and you can order things from it, but we're gonna,
it's not bad.
I mean,
I've seen a lot worse.
Yeah. Well, it could also be a lot better as well.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that we're striving to
strive for. Yeah. Excellence. Right. Like, yeah,
that's it. So
absolutely.
That's definitely in the works for this year as well. There should be a lot of things changing this year. So, if people that are watching and stuff, just keep an eye on us because we're doing our best to do big things. And there it is. Beeswax. Can't be a bomb. Can't be
maybe
a
put it up here.
Yeah, move it up. Well,
I
think he put it down. I think he put it down below for a reason because he was like, I don't know the deal. Like I've talked to him about it. He's like, when I started this company, I did not want to have a balm. I only wanted butter. So I'm like, then why did you create a balm? You can't just create a balm and just call it a butter and say you don't have a balm.
I think there's a challenge for me here.
What's that?
I'm going to try to convince them to make a balm.
This is a balm.
with
It's right there.
with more beeswax.
It says beeswax in it right there.
No, more
That's
beeswax.
balm.
That's what I'm saying. Like put the beeswax up here where there's more product.
I think it has an adequate amount of beeswax in it currently. Have you tried it?
Right.
Have you tried it?
I haven't.
Well,
I haven't.
I mean, give it a shot before
I
you
will.
know
Yeah,
you're
absolutely.
saying you
Absolutely.
like these hard balms until you try this one, because it's, dude, I'm telling you, I would not have gotten on this. I wouldn't have helped out my buddy just for fun. Like, it's good
Right,
stuff.
right.
It's really good. I really truly like everything that we have going. All the scents, not the biggest fan. I don't like a bunch of scents, but
Mhm.
they've got me hooked with the girl next door one though. That's my go-to scent right now.
Yeah,
But really, the
everyone-
challenge that I meant was getting him to like bombs.
Oh yeah,
That's
man.
the
I don't
challenge I
know.
was talking about.
I've also like, I'm fine with bombs. I've also been having this conversation with him. He don't make no sense. He just don't like bombs. He's a butter guy.
or he just doesn't like the name balm.
Maybe that's it. He just has like some sort of PTSD about the word balm. I don't know. Tune in to Talking Beards and we'll find out. I will grill Sean Glander on the next episode about what's his deal with balm. Why do you hate it so much? Mike needs to know.
Yeah, and
Oh, look at that
everybody here, we've recently heard the CMU is ending, so on that Tuesday time slot, make sure you check out Talking Beards.
guy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
appreciate that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we've been doing that. Been doing Talking Beards. I think we're on like episode 363. So it's
Not
been
counting
going.
the podcast, right?
So
Or does
so
it
that's
count the pod?
it does count the podcast. So
Okay,
originally
okay.
Talking
That's still quite a
Talking
bit.
Beards.
That's
Yeah, Talking Beard started out as the Beardcaster, and it was Scott's podcast. And I think he got up to around like episode 75. And then that's when we started Talking Beards. So then Talking Beards ended up being the Beardcaster podcast. And then he morphed it to the Beardcaster disappeared. So then, like, it would play as in the Beardcaster spot for a while. So we had the live show number, and then we had the podcast show number, and it was like they were different. And then just one day we just made them not be different, and we just grabbed the podcast number and utilized it. So the first 75 episodes of Talking Beards is only in podcast form as the Beardcaster, and now we're only on YouTube because Scott did all the appreciate that, Amber. Scott was doing all the podcast stuff, and I never really ventured into it, so we just quit being a podcast earlier this year. Maybe you know, we've had like one person reach out to us about the podcast, so obviously no one cared that we quit being a podcast. But maybe we'll do that again. But we're a YouTube show, and we dabble on still showing up on Facebook and Twitch, but we've shifted everything over to just be on YouTube as of probably like March or April of this year, and that's what we do. We don't necessarily just talk about beard stuff now. Now we've done the one chip challenge on there. We ate some super hot pickles on there. I think we play some fruit game this Tuesday, but cutting some fruit in half, and then whoever gets closest to 50-50 may wins the round, and whoever doesn't may have to take like a shot of pickle juice or hot sauce or something. Who knows? I don't know. We're still we got day. It's not Tuesday morning yet. We still got plenty of time to figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's the website, and I've been doing my best to stay pretty consistent on posts and stuff like that. Something that they were Big Sexy Beard Brand definitely was not utilizing before, and I enjoy doing it. It's something I was doing with the other company, and it's just something I really liked doing. So it's what I've continued to do and have fun with it.
Look at this guy.
Look at that. He liked it. Worked out for his runs.
Yeah. Yep.
But that that pretty well catches me up from episode 50. That's where I'm
Yeah.
currently at now. I'm
All right.
co-owner of a beard product company and still doing Talking Beards and still got the beardcalendar.com and still going to continue to do beard competition stuff, just not do 40 events in a year like I did a couple years ago. Definitely not going to do that. Well, the numbers will dwindle down. I'm still
Right.
close to the 200 events. I've done like 185, I think. So
Wow.
well, I was
Amazing.
hoping to hit that 200 mark last year, but it obviously didn't happen. So we'll eventually get there. It's just going to take a little bit of time. But yeah, man,
Mhm.
almost 200 beard competitions since we started in 2014.
Man,
It's a bunch.
amazing.
We've been
Amazing.
everywhere.
Yeah. Well, thanks again for coming on the show, catching us up, letting us know
Absolutely.
about Sexy Beard Brand. We'll definitely get the word out. Share. You've already done it, but tag us on your post, and we'll share them.
Yeah,
Do
I
that for
appreciate you
everyone.
guys. Yeah.
So yeah,
Man,
absolutely.
it means a lot to me for y'all allowing me to come on here and just shoot the
Absolutely.
shit with y'all and get caught up and let your watchers, listeners know that this company's legit. I'm
Mhm.
like I said a
Mhm.
bunch of times, I wouldn't have backed them up just because I really like the
Right.
product. I think it's really good stuff. I had a bunch of offers on the table, and this is the one I picked, and I picked it for a reason because it's really good stuff. So if you're one of these people that like a bunch of scents and want to try new brands and like small batch companies, which I know that's a majority of your listeners, that's kind of y'all's thing,
Mhm.
right? So just give them a shot.
Mhm.
And if you want to order something, you can use promo code Talking Beards and save 20% off your order.
Nice.
Mm.
Nice.
Great. Sounds great.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. I'm going to bed now. Y'all enjoy the rest of your
Yeah.
show, and now you can tell everybody about your weeks and stuff. And Andrew said it best. Roll Tide up there.
Thanks, Aaron.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good night.
You
Too.
too.
Yep. Good night.
Yep. See you.
Well,
All
I
right.
have to check out some big sexy.
Yeah.
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 Talking beards, 20%. That's pretty good code.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
their prices are already pretty decent.
Yeah, they are. I mean, you're getting a combo for $20, 20 something, $24, I think.
Yeah, 24, I think.
Yeah.
And you knock 20% off of that.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a deal.
So Brad asked a question: do I feel that the stiffer balm has a better hold, especially in the wind or being outside in the Midwest? I mean, I guess.
It's still going to blow, though. It's not going to stay like
Yeah.
that. I mean, it's
Yeah.
you know.
So when I say that I like the stiffer balms, it's not so that the beard is like cardboard
Yeah.
or like a plaster casting or anything like that. It's still because you have to use the appropriate amount and also apply it the right way too,
Mhm.
so that your beard does move freely, but it has that hold to keep down flyaways and give your beard some weight. Not weight that you feel, but weight that is obviously there because your beard's not like up here. So yeah, I mean, I do like the stiffer balms. The wind, I mean, even the stiff balms is gonna mess up your beard, even with a stiff balm. Like, yeah,
Yeah, I've been out there with you in Wyoming and seen your beard going sideways.
yeah,
The balm does not
yeah,
perfectly still.
yeah.
And those Wyoming
Another-
winds are something else.
Right. Right. this question to Aaron. Sorry, Brad, we missed that.
And maybe Jumpmaster can
Yeah,
help you with that answer. I know
Warren
he's
also.
tried their stuff.
Yeah, Kylie's tried them, and Dynamite has also.
Yeah, but Dynamite might be using the unscented because he likes to use that unscented oils.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So do I do the whole beard? I do. Yeah. Yeah, but some people do just like do like the sides, like their sideburns. So for example, like Dr. Nick's has a pretty soft balm. When I do use theirs, I just kind of like use it as an applicator, and I do the sides and then right here. But in general, when I use a balm, I do use it on the entire beard. Thanks, Kev. I do need some gas money. appreciate the super chat. Really appreciate it, Kev. Thank you.
Yes, we always appreciate those.
Dynamite medium on the scent strength for me. Warren, Brad, the scents are rather light, but they stick around for some time.
It's kind of funny the differences you get.
Yeah.
Medium strength on the girl next door, but not super long lasting.
No, but probably in the middle there somewhere.
Mm-hmm. You put balm in like I put butter in. Yeah, okay. So that could, I don't know. The balm doesn't really need to go on the inside.
No, but he's also has a shorter beard.
True.
So
for like a long beard.
Yeah, for a long beard, I wouldn't be putting it all the way inside, but more or less, more just on the outside.
Yeah.
And Warren says he smells castor oil before any scent. That's not unusual with a lot of companies.
What are you trying to say, Chris? We do lots of bomb talk with Mike. Oh, they do. Chris does lots of bomb talk with me. Yes. That's true. That's true.
Everybody's different.
Actually, a lot of people do reach out to me about bomb, and I appreciate it. I really do appreciate people reaching out to me. But I hope I don't steer anyone wrong. Yeah, Jason uses bomb, right?
I do, Brad. Yep. I got some in tonight, as a matter of fact. Did the triple threat. or water bomb.
Yes, sir.
When I'm out and about, in like the days I work at home, I don't really put balm in, but when I'm going out or something, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Crisco. Oh, I'm sure that just does not have quite the balm feel to it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way, Scott. If I'm going somewhere, I'll do more. But like just going to work, there's a lot of times anymore. I just put oil in and that's it. I go to work.
Yeah,
I don't even use butter.
I work in an office, so I'll put in a little more when I'm going to work than when I'm just going to be at home all day.
Yeah.
So I would have thought like balm would help you at work, Jason, like to kind of so that's the beard doesn't get in the way.
Well, I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't really. It gets in the way if I let it. Like
Mhm.
I've learned by seeing other pictures and videos. I've learned to tuck it in my shirt when I'm grinding.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't get caught up in the grinder.
Yeah. That's good.
Just the other day, I was doing some welding and I noticed I was I was too close. I wasn't welding by my beard, but I was leaning over the part and my beard was near a part that was still hot from previously being welded and I could smell it. I could smell it burning. So I had to tuck it in there because when I close my helmet, I mean it still sticks out. So yeah, I just gotta watch. Sometimes I gotta tuck it in. That's all. But yeah, boom. I mean, it really wouldn't make a difference. It might just make it smell different when it's burning. You know.
All right.
Big
Well,
Carrie,
Carrie, why are you teasing? Why are you teasing me? Oh,
one
geez.
statement he's talking about unsent the next day. He's not going to sell it. Oh.
What's up, Fleece? Thanks for stopping by.
So you're actually brewer and not AI brewer?
I don't know. I could be AI. It's a possibility.
Yeah, right, Michael. Yep. Yeah, I
Wow.
mean it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't like being scalped, but yeah, big, just like having a big
horrible.
chunk pulled out. Yeah. Yeah, I don't wear my wedding ring either. But I have it with me every day. It's just in my pocket.
Yeah, I know a guy who lost a finger. Well, because
Yeah.
he was working with his wedding ring on.
Yeah.
Chief says, I wonder if oiling the beard would help with sparks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Would help start it on fire, or
Yeah.
or keep it safe. I don't. I don't think many beard oils are flammable. So, how was your travels to Texas?
Today was a great day. It was very nice. Beautiful out. Warm. It was like high 50s, but it felt warmer than that. Probably because I've been in cold temperatures the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
But beautiful, just blue skies. Driving down through Colorado and New Mexico with the mountains were just beautiful. And then I hit Texas. It was just completely flat.
Yeah.
Barren. So last couple hours, just kind of like blah, but we'll see what tomorrow brings because I'm still heading east in Texas.
Yeah.
I got about 400 miles to go. So those keeping track, I'm a 7/11ths there. I have traveled 7/11ths. Yeah, Carrie, I am in Lubbock right now, and I'm headed to LaGrange. And so tomorrow I'll be in LaGrange for a beard competition. Tomorrow is like the meet and greet, the pre-party, and then Saturday is the beard competition. If you're not doing anything, you should come over.
What's that? It's in this little town, Bird something.
Here, I'll bring up the advertisement for it.
Good night, D Dot. Thanks for coming in tonight.
It's in Freiburg, which is
that's what
I think just south of LaGrange, like
Yeah.
They say it's like a 15-minute drive.
Hmm.
So, yeah, it's a little bit north of Schollenberg. I think the address, I thought the address was Schollenberg, but oh, you're not seeing my screen, are you?
Nope.
I meant to show you my screen. All right, so here we go. Let me. So this is where it's at, but that doesn't really tell you anything. It's in Freiburg, or it's Freiburg Hall in Schollenberg on Freiburg Hall Road in Schollenberg, which is just south of LaGrange. Like there's Schollenberg there, and LaGrange is up here. And LaGrange is like the halfway point between Houston and Austin.
Hmm.
So I still have a long ways to go. I'm way up here. And I have to come all the way down here. Now I know Cary is somewhere in here, right? Near Austin.
Buda.
That's right.
It's
Which I
not too
think
far away from the
is
competition, actually.
I think it's west of Austin, right? Yeah, there it is. It's south of Austin,
Hmm.
but not in my direct route.
And that hall you're in, that's like the second oldest dance hall in Texas.
Yeah. So it's very old, 1912. So it's over 100 years old.
And they say
from what
they were saying that it's just like what it was like in 1912.
Yeah. There's like no insulation. So yeah, Buda. Yes, between LaGrange and Schollenberg. Yep. Yeah. So if he was in LaGrange today.
Mhm.
Yeah. Come by this weekend. It'll take me a week to get out of Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Texas is a big state.
You don't realize it until you drive through it.
Yeah.
Cary said his
Oh,
buddy
Cary's.
helped rebuild that hall.
Oh, wow. That's cool. So just to tell you more about this You Matter competition, like the organizers can tell you a much better story about this You Matter, but this is the 4th anniversary. It was started over a bet, they made a bet about raising money for charity. And so they held this competition and they found a charity to donate it to. It's a mental health charity. It's called Colorado Valley Behavioral Health because this town is in Colorado Valley. The Colorado River runs through it. So the first year they raised $30,000 for this charity. And the 3 years total, they have raised 70, I think it was 79,000. So yeah, I mean, a really good cause. All the money's going towards this organization for mental health. It should be a lot of fun.
And there's a lot of categories. See there? It's like 14.
Yeah. So this first one, this craft whisker battle, is very unique. Anyone can enter. They're only taking the first 8 people that enter it. And you have 1 hour to develop a craft beard or craft mustache with the supplies they give you. And then they judge on that. So that's one category that you could win. I'm sure they got a picture of the belt buckles on here. Oh, maybe not. find pictures on a event page. Anyways, maybe discussion. No, I don't think he posted a picture. But anyways, a really cool, like first place is this belt buckle, and it has You Matter on it. How do we get back? Oh, there's the categories. So yeah, kids, 0 to 15, freestyle, general mustache, full beard style stash, goatee, whaler, sideburns and chops, whiskerina, and then the full beard, 0 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12, and over 12. And I'm not sure which one I'm going to enter yet, either the 8 to 12 or 12 and over.
Well, for Flannelpalooza, I'm attempting to do freestyle.
Really? Nice.
And maybe adding some color. We'll see.
Very cool.
Well, one of the guys who I was in, he did not have a freestyle beard for my beard club. And last year, he won freestyle by not doing anything freestyle. He just had a normal beard. Because there were only like a couple people in there. So I told him, well, this year, I'll beat you for freestyle.
Very cool.
So I've been watching videos and trying to figure out what I want to do. So we'll see.
If Billy Gibbons be there, I don't know. That'd be cool.
It's possible.
That'd be cool. Make sure you get a Kalash in Schoenberg. Well, I'm not going to be in Schoenberg. I'm just going to be in LaGrange. And then that Freiburg Hall, which is outside of Schoenberg, probably. I don't think it will be streamed online.
No, this is a smaller one.
They haven't mentioned it, that it would be. Actually, it's pretty big. It's a big turnout.
Well, I'm sure it is.
But yeah, I just don't think. I don't even know if you get cell service out there, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't. I don't know.
And I'm not sure about blue. I'm trying to decide what color yet. Because it's a flannel event, I didn't know if I should go red. Because, like red and black flannels. So we'll see. I'm still trying to decide.
I can't wait to see it.
I have until the 8th.
8th of February?
Yeah, that's when it is.
Okay. Yeah, so that's the You Matter. Really looking forward to it. They're going to have gumbo. They're serving gumbo for donations when it begins. They have a lot of stuff to raffle off, or auction off, I should say. A lot of donations. So it's going to be pretty cool. A lot of fun. Like I mentioned on Instagram, a lot of the guys I know from South Dakota, Minnesota, and Colorado are actually going. And that's part of the reason why I'm going, because I know them. Like Don, Jason Schaefer, Matt Sherwood. So a lot of people that I've been in competitions with before are also going to be there. So it's really cool.
Yeah, that's one I always wanted to try and make someday.
Yeah.
I used to live in Texas, so I'm familiar with the area.
Yeah.
So we'll see, maybe next year or something. Who knows?
But if you're in Texas, come on out to LaGrange tomorrow, and then Schoenberg Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That sounds like it.
Yeah.
Like, just hearing they're having gumbo there makes me want to have gumbo.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I know it's the address is Schulenburg, but it's not like it didn't look like it was downtown Schulenburg. It looked like it's just kind of off where with nothing around it. I've never been there before, so yeah, Jacob was born and raised here, I believe.
Yeah, that's what he tells us.
Yeah. So what have you been up to, Jason? What's new with you?
Well, this is, I told you guys behind screen, but I'll let everybody know this is week number 2 of not chewing. So it's going, it's fine. The first couple days I never got any kind of withdrawal, like headaches or anything like that. I think it seemed more like habit, especially after you eat. After I eat lunch, I'm wanting to put one in. After supper, put one in. But I think I'm done. I haven't had one in 2 weeks. Never even cheated, and I'm doing fine. So saving money. But I got some butter rum lifesavers, and I got this is like an orange mint. Trying to find some sugar-free alternatives, but they're hard to come by. Yeah, right, Amber. It's no, Brad. I didn't use any gum or patch. I just quit cold turkey. And Jacob was born in Arizona, raised in Texas.
Kerry says he remembers when he quit dipping. It was tough, but worth it.
Yeah. Now, Kevin said it's not worth it. So I should keep doing it.
I think he's saying the opposite, technically.
It's not worth doing it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I tell you what. You'll say, why did I ever do it? You want to know what started me on it? I mean, I did it a little bit when I was younger, but then I quit. But I was older. I was in my 20s when I started it heavy, or regular. But I'll tell you what
Not in high
started
school?
me. Yeah, I did a little bit in high school, and then I just quit. I'm like, I didn't need it. I didn't do it every day. But I was in my 20s, and I'll tell you what started me on it was the movie The Natural. I actually started chewing side chaw first, like Red Man and Beach
Red
Nut.
Man. Yeah.
Yep. I started chewing that first because Wilford Brimley. He coerced me into trying it.
I'm sure Wilford Brimley didn't come to your house and
yep, he's bad influence. Like, just like Brewer and the Facebook and all that stuff. Bad influence. But but then I went on to snuff and yeah, I've been doing it for over 20 years, but yeah, and Amber says 100% habit at that point. Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Yep.
See, in high school, everyone chewed snuff. Like there was so many people in high school that I never liked snuff, but I liked Red Man and Beach Nut, especially Red Man. I really liked Red Man. But yeah, I just remember high school. Like, so this is like late 80s, early 90s. And kids would just throw their snuff like at the wall or at the ceiling because
Yeah.
it'd stick
Yeah.
there. And they have like high ceilings.
Hmm.
Oh. When I was in the Army, my roommate went religiously to Copenhagen.
Yeah.
He'd put it in before he went to bed for the night.
Yeah.
I was like, how do
Yeah.
you sleep with it in your mouth all night? I understand doing it like during the daytime, but sleep with it in.
Some people
Yeah.
swallow it too.
Yeah, I could.
Pretty much he did.
I mean, people, you know, when kids tried to get away with chewing in school, they would swallow.
Yeah.
And nah, I could never do that. Yeah, that children. I hadn't. Well, actually, he was my dad's uncle. He's my grandpa's brother. He used to chew mail pouch. He chewed mail pouch all the time, and he had a white beard. I mean, and it was more, you know, white than mine because I still got some brown in him. But he'd always have stains down his corners.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But I tried mail pouch one time. I got a pouch. I said, I'm going to try this. Man, that stuff is dry. It's drier than a popcorn fart. It's not like Red Man or Beach Nut. I mean, it was dry. I don't know how he chewed that, but yeah.
Brad's asking, how long were you chewing?
Yeah, I'm going to say, well, probably over 30 years. Because I'm a double nickel now, and I know it was before I was 25, so yeah, it'll be over 30.
Amber says her dad would go into the store and pull his chew out of his cheek and then set it on the dash of the truck and come grab it, put it back. Wow. Why'd you have to take it out to go into the store, though?
Yeah.
Because he'd have to spit it.
Yeah.
Oh, that way.
Yeah. Can't spit in the store.
Yeah, you have to watch that, Amber. There was one day. Oh, I was wrapping Christmas presents just this year, and my wife had a drink bottle, Propel. There wasn't that much in it, like that much, but I'm over there wrapping, and I had chewing, and then I grabbed my spit bottle and I had it over there, but it was right beside hers. And I'm wrapping and I had to spit and I just grabbed the bottle and spit. Here was her drink. She picked up her drink. She goes, "Why'd you spit in my drink?" Luckily, like I said, there was only that much in it. And I says, I set my bottle right beside hers. But yeah, you gotta watch that stuff. But now I don't have to worry about it. What did PB say? There's rednecks who chew tobacco and keep spitting them out on their porch or on the sidewalk. No. I'd always spit mine out in the sink so I could wash it down the drain, you know. Or if I'm outside, I'd spit it outside when I was done with it. Oh, so Kevin quit chewing before smoking. See, I never smoked. Yeah.
Do you have coffee brewing?
I don't, but I do have coffee in here.
Because Felice said he could smell the coffee brewing.
Nutella biscuits. I don't know about that, though.
I've never had a Nutella biscuit.
Wouldn't let him shoot.
Something else I'll tell you guys about. I got some Bearded Man Provisions tea. It came.
Yeah.
When did it come? Friday or Saturday? I think it came Saturday, and we had it on Sunday. We tried all three. He sent us three, and it was Dreamer, Fireside, and Rough Riders, or Rough Rider.
I had those three too.
Fireside was our favorite.
Yeah.
And then Rough Riders, and then Dreamer. We weren't. I mean, Dreamer's not bad, but she said I think we're going to buy the other two. I think he only has two more. I think we're going to buy the other two.
Yeah.
Because the one was the chai tea, and the other one is like the Earl Grey, and Amanda said she likes that, so she wants to try that. But
cool.
And for you guys in the chat, I just noticed. I think it was today. It was either today or yesterday. He posted that. Remember when he was on the show? He talked about that bourbon barreled honey. Well, he has it. He has it in stock. So if you guys want to get some of that honey, but yeah, so it was good. I told my wife, I says, I want to make that. Well, especially this time of year since it's cold, and I said I think every Sunday every Sunday morning I'm gonna have a tea. So
Yeah, we've been drinking a lot of tea lately. I'm trying to get through what I have now, but then I'll be ordering some stuff. Definitely.
Yeah, it's such a different taste. It's just so rich.
Yeah, I ordered a lot of loose leaf teas in the past.
Yeah. I think. I mean, have you noticed? Did you need to go a little more tea than? Yeah. Because we did the one tablespoon per 8 ounces, and it seemed a little weak. Yeah, I think we need a little more. Brad's got a question for you.
Brad, you gotta catch my coffee show. I talk about that stuff all the time.
A burr grinder.
Yes, burr grinder. Burr grinder is what I would recommend. But yeah, Brad, stop by the show sometime. Saturday mornings.
And yes, Dreamer is decaffeinated. That one is.
PB, I don't know where you're located. I'm sure we'll have a bunch of people getting together when we head out to Pittsburgh for World
PB's in Canada.
Huh?
PB's in Canada.
Oh, okay.
Ontario, I believe. Yeah, July. First week of July.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 4th of July. 4th of July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm planning on the end of July being at the competition with the rest of the Renegades in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
So, beginning of July, you're going to be in Pennsatucky. And then at the end of July, you're going to be in Kentucky.
Yep.
They call Pennsylvania Pennsatucky sometimes, like the rural area sections.
And Beans, who we had on the show, he's going to be coming to Flannelpalooza in Milwaukee.
Oh, cool.
From what I hear, he's going to be a guest judge.
We should have Anthony come on the show and talk about Flannelpalooza.
I didn't even think about that. But do we have an opening?
I think so. Let me check the calendar.
Oh, the 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll talk to him about it. Yeah, it's actually a free competition, so it's his products are in this store called the Flannel Fox, and they started up this Flannel Palooza thing, and so he decided to have a beard competition for it. It was the first year last year. It was a lot of fun. And if you guys see Tony T in there, that's where we met him.
Oh, at Flannel Palooza.
Yep. He joined my beard club like
from
the
that.
day after Flannel Palooza.
Yeah. And I got to meet him in Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So Amber, July 4th is your anniversary. Pittsburgh's a great place to spend your anniversary. And it just happens to be the place my wife and I got married, is Pittsburgh. Not on July 4th, though. But it's kind of like the connections there.
No, you just had an anniversary.
A whaler. You don't want to do a whaler.
Can't you just do a normal beard? Well, for Flannel Palooza, there's only 3 categories. One of them's a lumber snack, freestyle. I can't remember. I think the third is just business beard.
Yeah. Pittsburgh, day after Christmas. Outside. My wife and I got married.
You got married outside?
Outside in
after
Pittsburgh,
Christmas.
Day after Christmas. Yep.
It's not normally one of the warmer days of the year.
It was not warm, no. It was not warm. It was beautiful. It was a nice sunny day. It was in the 30s.
Oh, that's not too bad.
And it was quick. It was very quick.
I would imagine.
It was quick. But we were both, like, I was stationed in Hawaii at the time. She was stationed in Boston. The only time we can get leave was during Christmas holiday. And her parents lived in Pittsburgh. My parents lived in Pennsylvania. So.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. I love Pittsburgh.
Good night, Foxy.
Good night.
Good night, Fox. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you Saturday. Saturday morning coffee show. I had a mustache in my eye.
I'm trying to figure this out.
And when I got it out, it was still attached.
Mustache hair.
Oh, a hair. when you got it out, it was still attached to your mustache?
Gotcha. Okay.
You better use a little more balm on your stash if you're getting mustache hair clear up into your eye.
Yeah, Kevin. More
Ray
balm.
wants to know if it was a painless marriage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, mine's getting, I don't know about this part of it, but yeah, it's covering my mouth. I mean, I can talk and you guys can barely see my lips moving. I'm starting to be like Dagan was. letting her grow out for the worlds.
That's what I'm doing with my Chiefs, but I swear I'm going to shave them before then. They're driving me nuts. Just looks wrong.
That is true, Kev. You need to balm your eyelashes. They're pretty. I thought you had them professionally done when I saw your live the other day.
Eyelashes or eyebrows?
Eyelashes.
Weird.
Yeah, people get them professionally curled so that they're like a perfect curl.
Yeah.
My wife actually recently did that. I didn't know it was a thing.
My mom always had a
That's
eyelash
cool.
curler.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yep.
Don't they do it?
I don't know. It's some
Oh.
specific routine. Like someone does it for her,
Yeah.
and then she can't like wash her face for like 24 hours.
Interesting.
It's like a perm. That's what she told me. It was like a perm.
For your eyelashes?
Yeah.
You pay someone for
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah. It looks good on her. So, hey, I'm all for women pampering themselves like we do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Long as they're happy, that's what matters.
Yeah. Because I'm sure that feels to her like it does, like a haircut feels to us. You know, like
Yeah.
you just feel that boost of serotonin, like happiness when you get a haircut. Oh, sorry, Jason.
Yeah.
The guys with hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Follically challenged.
All right, Rami, you take it easy.
Yeah.
Speaking of pampering yourself, Tuesday I went for a massage. I got tinnitus in my elbow, and I was talking to a friend of mine around Christmas time. Told me about this massage. He had it for like 10 years, and they worked on his arm, and it went away. So I went and had it done. Now I got to go again. Good night, Liz.
Yes, definitely. We will talk to you next week.
Yeah. And
Uh,
Russ Young, it's been a year now.
yeah.
Has it been a year?
Well, no, I'm sorry. I think it was February. It was his wife that passed in January, I think.
Yeah.
But almost a year. Yeah. Thanks, Collie Creek.
Yes. Thanks.
But yeah, so if you guys ever get the opportunity to, I got to go back again. But he told me I am tight. He said he wants to do some cupping. You know where they use the cups.
Oh yeah.
He wants to do some cupping the next time.
Oh.
So I'll go back again in a couple weeks, but yeah.
Go get it cut right.
So do you go into the massage commando?
No. I wore underwear.
That one underwear that you brought to Wyoming.
Yeah, I got a couple pairs.
Oh, okay. Special occasion underwear, undergarments.
Yeah. Yep.
Kev, you should have seen my hair last year when I was growing it out.
Yeah, it was pretty long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is cupping better than
from a male massage therapist, yes, cupping is better than spooning.
Oh,
Something
geez.
sounds like dirty talk. And Vato says you're wearing the Borat Speedo.
No.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I clicked on something and a pop-up came up. I can't get rid of it. Oh, there we go. One pair for the half of the month.
Underwear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's got his pair of drawers for the doctor. Yep. I'll wear a pair for the doctor. Oh, man.
I don't know that I can accurately answer this question. It's rotating probably at least 30 companies.
PB, if you want, catch our show in December. You can watch the replay. We named our 5 most used products, like 5 most used oils, 5 most used butters, and there's like a pretty wide variety of brands.
Yeah, for the year. But I have some that are probably like 3-4 years old.
Yeah.
That still are good.
What's up, Jim?
Probably because I keep them in the basement. But
yeah, right, Terry. Yep. That's what it's like.
Yeah.
I don't know. Never experienced that.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of it.
Yeah, I've seen pictures too. Well, see, even on the website of this place, it says about how cupping helps with cholesterol. So I asked him about it and kind of chuckled. He says, "Well," he said, "next time," he goes, I kind of want to do that for you, but not for the cholesterol benefits, but to get, because you're so tight." He said, we need to try to get out as much toxins as out of your muscles as we can. That's how tight you are. Well, and he was explaining to me, like how chicken breast, you got muscle and then you got them white strands in there. It's just like your muscles. You got those white strands in there. And just like meat, when you're eating a steak, the fat part, but you got them strands. He said, he said, that stuff is all hard. I said, "Oh, so I'm all gristle then." I said, I said, so I said, if we were going to be cannibals here and you were going to eat me, I'd be all gristle. He started laughing. He goes, "Yeah, I guess you're right. You're all gristle." So I told my wife she could never go carnivore on me because I'm all gristle. So.
Oh.
I know. I'm trying to watch what I'm saying because you guys are all. I know you guys are going to come up with shit. Yeah, I'm tight. Yeah. I'm not going to even say nothing. What date was it in December? It was right after Christmas.
I'm going to share the link.
Okay.
It was December 19th, but I will put the link in the chat. Right here. There you go, PB. It was December 19th, but that's the link to the episode.
You talking about eat you while wearing a Speedo?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I don't wear a Speedo. Yeah, I already said we don't wear Speedos, so.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's
Oh yeah, that was Amber's birthday. That was Amber's birthday. That episode, and then yeah,
Yeah, Ace of Spades is a good one.
yeah.
yeah.
I like the lemon one too. Lemon Delight, which I don't think is available anymore, but it's one of my faves.
I like the one he did with Bearded Mac.
Hmm.
That's one of my favorite oils. And if you guys haven't tried Bay Area, who we had on last week, their liquid butter in the fancy scent, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that fancy.
Well,
I ordered that.
I seen in the comments earlier that Becky likes it as well.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, she does.
So he sent me the body wash and was it the Revenge? Beard oil. The beard oil with fig and rum, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was called Revenge. So the body wash I really liked. I really liked the body wash. The beard oil felt great in beard. I didn't care for the scent though. So I've discovered I don't like fig. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a fig scented oil or beard product.
I've had fig and beard oils, but this is like I don't know. This one I didn't really care for the smell.
Yeah, well,
but yeah,
there's going to be smells people don't like.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the beard oil
there's
is
going to be
great.
ones
Like,
you love.
It's quality beard oil. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it felt great in beard, but yeah, I don't think anyone likes every single scent. You know?
No.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm sure beard like company owners. I'm sure there's scents that they don't like, but other people do, and they buy it. You know?
Yeah. I got, I think it was called The Bachelor. That was the bourbon tobacco oud. But I think there's a little bit of bay rum in there too. It almost smells a little talky. But it's pretty good. And then I got, I think it's vanilla bourbon. Yeah, I think it's vanilla bourbon deodorant to try. And yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the deodorant I ordered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PB, do you guys prefer regular beard butter or liquid butter?
To be honest, I still haven't used a liquid butter yet, and I do have some. I just haven't used it yet.
Actually, it kind of been liking liquid butter. But I like beard butter too. I use plenty.
Yeah, I mean, and if you got a good beard butter, I mean, it's firm. You put it in your hand, you rub, and it turns to liquid anyway. You know,
right?
I mean, so.
Well,
yeah, I don't know.
Though. No, it's a lot different.
It is different.
I'm sure it is, but
yeah, I prefer regular beard butter over liquid butter.
Yeah. In the summertime, I would probably prefer liquid butter. Traveling wise, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Fake scented beard products are real. There were a few brands I tried in the past that even Dan C mentioned.
What makes them fake scented?
I don't know. I don't know. Deep Pockets and After Party.
Yeah, those are good.
EDC Figgin' Awesome. So good.
Yeah, that one's not bad. I also like he had a Southern Hospitality. I believe there was some fig in that one. I really liked that one.
Ray likes almost every
Hmm.
type of scent, but all but one note I can't just what I would, which is French lavender. Yeah,
I'm not a
I
big
think
lavender.
lavender's. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big lavender fan, and I'm not a big eucalyptus fan. Because
Mhm.
to me, I've said it before. Eucalyptus just reminds me of Vicks Vapor Rub, and yeah, not a fan.
Eucalyptus
And
is
another,
okay if it's like a back note or something, but
yeah,
if it's
and another,
eucalyptus forward, no.
yeah, and one other one is clove. I'm a little leery of clove.
Yeah, I normally don't have a problem with clove.
It
I
might.
don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
I do use liquid butter at night.
And liquid butter
When I
has a
go to
lot of
bed.
the same ingredients, so I don't know if that would be
Yeah.
any more conditioning. But it's possible.
Let me go back to PV's question.
And Kev, I hear you on the EO. Sometimes I just get that weird scent on an EO oil. It's almost like oily over the scent. Some of them I like, but
Yeah. Yeah, I like vanilla.
yeah, if you like vanilla, you should
Mm.
try that fancy. It's a real good scent.
Yeah, people think essential oil just because it's natural that it's better, but yeah, peppermint is an essential oil. Cinnamon is, and you gotta watch it. You can get too much, and yeah,
Yeah, I kind of like the mix between the two.
yeah. But
Well, I wanted to mention this at the beginning of the show, but I don't know if it's as big a deal to people who live elsewhere in the country. But here in Milwaukee, we lost uh, a big celebrity for us anyway, Bob Euchre.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I
In a
saw
lot of
that.
movies, some TV,
Mm.
a lot of times he was on the Johnny Carson
Yeah,
show, and he was announcer for the Brewers. And it's just going to be weird this year, uh,
yeah.
listening to the
Oh,
Brewers without him.
was he still announcing?
Yes, the last couple of years he was doing it like only half the time, but he was
Mm.
still announcing.
Hmm.
Legend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
90, right? He
Hmm.
made it to 90? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He almost made it to his 91st birthday.
Mm.
Yeah, January 26th is his birthday. I'm trying to think of movies and shows that he was in.
Well, he was in Mr.
There's-
Belvedere. He was in
Okay.
he was in the what are those movies?
Major League.
Major League. Yeah.
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 He was in Futurama.
Yeah.
He was the head of Bob Uecker.
Yep.
Futurama.
I've seen that one. Six seasons on Mr. Belvedere. I know that.
Wow. Amazing.
I think we did hear about that. Didn't we hear about that company? Beer Jelly?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
that?
I'm not reading that on air.
Oh, jeez.
I've never tried it, but I've heard a lot of weird stories.
Oh my gosh.
You guys can read that comment for yourselves. Yeah, that's why I stick to like the small batch companies, because you generally get a better quality product.
Yeah.
And most of these owners aren't releasing things that they wouldn't use themselves.
Yep.
I used to use Great Before Shave. That was the only company I used.
I've
Way
tried
back
them.
when.
I just never really used them that much.
Yeah.
Well,
Just a bit outside.
Well, I think
yeah,
we should
right
wrap it
there.
up.
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
I have to get up early and hit the road. Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Okay. So, who do we have for next week?
Calling Creek.
Collie Creek. Nice.
Yep. And that was an old friend of the show. I don't know if all of you know who he is, Russ Young. He was very religious for our show, and he would message me almost every week about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things he asked was to have Collie Creek on, and we never got around to it, but this year we are. So I don't think he's a big. I don't think he likes Dancy. Normally doesn't like beer jelly.
Yeah.
The newer company who we've had on, I know he had a lot of positive.
Arrowland.
Yes.
Yeah.
Arrowland's a good jelly, but I mean that's the only jelly I've tried. So, but it's a good one.
And I think Brad was being sarcastic.
He was, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
He was.
And the week after that,
We're not going to tell you, Amber. You just have to tune in and find out.
yeah, Amber's got a guess. 5 minutes into the show, he's yawning.
I don't. Did I?
Yeah, you had like a huge, you're like, oh, like that during the saying hello to everyone. I was like, whoa.
I did.
You did.
Yeah. Sorry about that, but I don't think I've yawned. I don't think I've yawned since. think I've actually done pretty well tonight.
Well, now you did it, Mike.
All right. That's too bad for our guest then. It's our shows every week, so. Bluebeards original. PB, have you tried Educated Beards yet? Being in Canada?
Being in Canada, you should.
Yeah.
They're a very good company, and if you use a cold brewery, you can save some.
Yeah.
That's the code, right? Brewer?
Yeah, I think it's just, let me check.
I hope so, because that's what I have on our intro and outro.
Yeah, code brewer will save you 15% at Educated Beards. Yes.
And if you're looking for a good wash, that is a great wash. I was kind of leery because of the glass bottle, but I certainly didn't break it in the shower. So,
yes, Brad, Top Hat is from Canada.
yes,
they're good. They're a good company too.
Yeah,
they got some good products too.
Definitely. When do you take a 5-minute nap during the show? Oh, is that when you go off screen? I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Must be. Yeah. Yeah. When I gotta go pee, I must be taking a nap.
Kevin says, "Oh, we be keeping a close eye on you, Jace."
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Ray. Educated Beards only has, well, they have 4.
At least 4.
Yeah.
They have 4 plus the unscented. So there's Smoke and Moss, Peppermint and Cedarwood, Balsam Eclipse, Bergamot and Grapefruit, unscented.
Yeah.
So 5.
Yeah, that's.
Smoke and Moss is the newest scent that came out.
Mm-hmm.
And all their containers are glass. The butter, balm, mustache wax, oil, beard wash is glass. The pomade used to be glass as well, but they lost a company that makes that size.
Mm. Yeah, plus, since I don't have a chew in, I can drink water when I'm thirsty. So I brought up my water, and it's empty. It's just ice in it now. So I even drank the whole bottle of water and didn't have to go pee. How about that? Yeah.
Was that a silent sneeze?
Beard pork chop.
That sneeze was I muted. I muted my microphone.
I didn't hear it.
I muted my microphone. That's why nobody heard it. But yeah, thank you for your blessing. Lord knows I need it.
Okay, everybody. I think we're going to call that a wrap. Be sure to check us out next Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern for Collie Creek. And respect the journey, y'all. Catch you next week.
Have a good Friday, everybody. It's my dance Oh, Big Sexy's on next week.
I knew I said something.